Hi, welcome to Embraces Beauty channel, where we embrace all the beautiful things about a happy and healthy lifestyle. I'll be summarizing 3 recipes that I made to my liking, which maybe you would like them too. So the first one is a hummus wrap. What you need for this is a can of garbanzo beans. I prefer canned because they're already ready to go. They're just easy to grind. They don't have to be soaked or anything, straight out the can. You drain the can, pour it into a blender, or if you like to blend this by hand, you can do it with a mixer, but the blender is the best option. You want to pour the garbanzo beans into the blender along with a little lemon juice and some oil. So that is olive oil, sunflower oil, avocado oil, something of that sort. You also would like to use some garlic, either fresh garlic or minced. I prefer minced because, again, it's easier and it still has the fresh taste. Also, you want to put in a little bit of cumin, and some recipes suggest tahini, which is, I believe, a more traditional seasoning for this. But if you don't have that, what I substituted it with is mayo, just a spoonful of mayo and a little bit of broth. I did maybe couple spoonfuls of broth as well. I prefer veggie broth, but I can imagine this may taste just as good with a little splash of chicken broth. And you can be, experimental and try it with beef broth. I'm not sure. But anyway, those are the ingredients you need. So you just want to blend that up until it's smooth. Once it gets really smooth like a paste, it's able to be spread. And so what you want to do then is grab you some pita tortilla bread. I prefer whole wheat tortilla. And I go ahead and I just broil it for a couple minutes just to get it nice and warm and soft because it's easier to roll that way. And once I do that, I'll also prepare my veggie mix. That is what you're going to be stuffing your hummus wrap with. So I like the mixture of kale, and I mix it with a few different things. So I make a kale salad pretty much. And so I take some chopped kale. You can get that in a bag at the grocery store, already fresh, and it's pre-washed, but you can wash it again. Make sure your veggies are clean. Or you can also just, find you some kale at the store and you can prepare it, clean it, and all that stuff yourself. I like the bagged kale. It's convenient, it's quick. So you grab the kale. I mix it with some coleslaw, which is basically just cabbage and carrots shredded. Or you can do this, just from scratch with a head of cabbage and some carrots and cut them up finely. Anyway, you mix this with the kale and you mix the slaw together. Then you want to add just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. And once again, a little oil to toss it in. So that can be avocado oil, it can be olive oil, or even sunflower oil. Either of those are fine. And I also squeeze a little lemon or lime juice on it. And then I like a little seasoning, a little extra kick to mine. So I use a little Caribbean seasoning and it gives it some texture and more flavor. So I mix that in all together. And now you have the slaw that you are going to stuff into your hummus wrap. Now, if you want to add any other veggies to this, you can add whatever veggies you like. It's your wrap. You make it the way you like it. This is just a simple basic one for me and it works just fine. So I just spread out the hummus onto the tortilla once it's warm and ready. And then I start layering the veggies on top. And also for me, I like to put a little bit of pickle. So I like to cut up a pickle and slice that and put some sliced pickles on top. That's just optional. If you like a little more crunch, a little bit more tart flavor in there. And what I meant to mention too is that I also add a dash of hot sauce to my hummus blend. That's just if you want an extra little kick and it gives you a little vinegar boost of flavor. But if you don't really want any spice at all, you don't have to put any hot sauce. So once you have your hummus spread out on your tortilla, you layer it with your veggie mix. And like I said, optional pickles, and just roll it up and you're ready to eat it. It's really filling. Very healthy, and it's really pretty much a raw based meal, and it's really good for you. So it has a lot of health benefits, and it's a quick little meal that you can make. I like it as a lunch meal, but I mean you can eat it anytime. So that is the first one, a veggie hummus wrap. Thank you for tuning in, and if you'd like more content from this channel, please let me know. And also, if you try this recipe, let me know if you like it or what works for you. I appreciate it. Have a good one.